Alright guys, welcome back to another video here with the Dodge Dakota. As you can tell, I have the belt off and I actually removed the idler pulley down here. Got the new tensioner pulley in here. It's not mounted in yet. Just wanted to go through it with you guys that we can know. Yes, the valve covers are off. I have the valve covers off so I can paint them and redo the gaskets on there, which I'll show you the gaskets I'm using for these, and I'm also going to make a video of me actually putting them back on. But right now I'm waiting for them. I've resprayed them because the paint's a little whacked out on that, and I'll give you a step-by-step on what all to remove to try to make it a little bit easier. As you can tell, there's tons of space, but yeah. And also ahead of time, sorry about the wind. Like I said, it's always windy here. So if you're going to be taking and redoing your tensioner pulley or idler pulley, or even if you're going to get down there to the water pump, obviously you're going to take the belt off. My tensioner pulley, it was starting to seize up, so I just took it off. Same thing with the idler pulley. Figured if I'm in here and I took the belt off a while, I might as well replace both pulleys at the same time. Relatively cheap, and it looks a lot better compared to the old pulley. So as you can see, if you don't know, these pulleys, they have plastic wheels, and then metal housing, and then they have a set spot where they actually sit in here. I can actually show you guys real quick. Put you guys down. Okay, so when you go to install the tensioner pulley, there is a keyway on the back. This one is in the form of a screw. On the bracket, there's a hole right there. You're going to want to line that up with that so it kind of locks it in place. So you take it, put the screw in, and you can see the keyway back there. It'll slide right in place, and then it won't move once you have the nut in. But like I said, this isn't exactly easy doing it with one hand, so I'll try to get the screw tight enough so where I can lock it in place. And then there you go. It'll basically stay in, and then obviously you kick it forward to loosen it, and then it'll spring itself back out, so on and so forth. In order to get this off, to get the belt off, you need to take the tension off the belt and pull the belt off. The belt will be fastened in by, it should be a 15. Yep, a 15 will move that pulley. So just pull it to the driver's side, and that should release the tension off of it. Once you get the belt off, you will have to get down here and pull the coil off, which is 2 14 nuts. One here, one down here. Obviously disconnected the connector at the bottom of the coil. Put the coil off to the side, and then in the back of this you have a nut right here. Go ahead and take the nut off, which should also be a 14. Oh, I'm sorry, not a 14. I forgot which one I'm doing here. So that's going to be the 15. So it's going to basically be a 15 in the front, 15 in the back. So go ahead and take your 15 wrench, lock it on there, and do your thing. Now, with the idler pulley, my idler pulley was a 9/16, and I will show you. So that's the old tensioner pulley, and here's the part number for that: 38116 from Ultra Power. That'll give you this exact pulley that I have. And then I'll go inside here. Try to get out of the wind a little bit here. We have, so obviously I have the new belt because I'm putting the new pulleys in, and then I have that off because I'm repainting it, and then the new valve covers, which are going to be the Velcros. Just so you guys know, the torque specs on the valve cover bolts are about 6.6, just say 7 foot-pounds. 7 foot-pounds, not any crazy number, just 7 foot-pounds for the valve cover bolts. They don't take much. Next we got, obviously, like I said, you need to take the coil off and disconnect it from the bottom of the coil, which it sits like this, right next to the pulley. You can literally take the whole bracket off. And then when you swap out the idler pulley, this is my old one, as you can see there's a groove running through it. When you switch out the idler pulley and you go to the new pulley, first off, make sure they're the same size. So go ahead and I eyed it up with, make sure they're the same size, diameter wise, because some of them can be different. So go ahead and size them up. And what you're gonna do when you take off the old one, you need to take off the bolt, washer, and this. This is gonna be what sits in between that bearing. So kick the screw nut out, bolt off of it. This is gonna sit inside the bearing and act as a wheel, so it's not a giant screw just sitting on in a bearing. So make sure you transfer this stuff over to the new pulley. And for the pulley I went with the Dorman pulley, which is going to be part number 419672. But that'll be for the new pulley then. And then if you guys are interested in the Velcro gaskets, it's going to be this one right here, VS50420R. And this is the nice ones because they have the like blue silicone around them, and then the steel centers or metal centers. And then the belt I'm using is going to be just your normal, whoever makes this, just one I got off Rock Auto, domestic mileage maker. It's going to be part number 975K7MK, or also 7PK2475. But that's gonna pretty much be it for this, because it's way too windy out there. If you guys cannot tell, it's blowing the heck out of everything. Just try to give you guys a quick rundown on this and the parts listings I have. Now I have a 95, so this should work for 91 to 96, as long as it's like the 3.9 V6s. I'm not too sure on the V8 models. I'm pretty sure they probably share a bunch of parts together, like pulleys and such. But yeah. And from what I've been reading, so the torque specs on the valve cover bolts are 6.6. I'm going to probably go for 7 foot-pounds. So 6.6 or 7 foot-pounds would do it for the valve cover bolts, which isn't much, and it doesn't need much, which that sounds about right. And for the idler pulley and tensioner pulley, I heard it was like 25 to 35 for the tensioner pulley. So 20, it's like 26 for the idler and then 35 for the tensioner pulley. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little shout out for that. And then the belt, obviously, you just wrap around. I have a diagram out here. It's crazy windy, you guys. My bad about that. But here's the diagram. Obviously, the belt. But yeah, so that's gonna be it. I'll give you guys another update on everything then, once I get the valve covers done and do the valve cover video with the new seals and all that. But it's a little windy, so I'm gonna call it a day on this video. Just try to give you guys a quick update on the pulleys and all that. Like I said, I'll be making more videos on this. I still haven't made the video. I still haven't uploaded the video for the touchscreen yet, which is kind of cool. But if you like the videos in the Dodge Dakota, or you want to see some videos on the Genesis, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to help me grow the channel, go ahead and share the content out there, and let me know what you would think in the comments below. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.